This week we check out the newest store at Disney Springs.
And we'll also take you to the newest additions at Magic Kingdom and Hollywood Studios.
All that plus the latest theme park news and more coming at you right now. Hello and welcome to this week's episode of the show. I'm Banks.
And I'm Elisa.
So if you're a fan of The Princess and the Frog and you are also a fan of the new stage show at Magic Kingdom, which we'll see later on in this show, Louis the Alligator has been added.
Yes, he has. He was in the original concept art.
Yes.
We're thinking he probably didn't debut with the show because of the incident that happened this past month over at Grand Floridian.
Yeah. And a few jokes from Jungle Cruise were also taken out because of that. But everything's come back and is back to normal now after some time. So I'm excited to go see Louis's part in this show.
Yeah, me too.
You won't see him in the segment later on in the show, but I hope to go out and get some video. Maybe I can show you a little later.
Yeah, perfect. All right. Well, why don't we get to some news in the queue? This week's show is brought to you by MEI Travel, our preferred travel agent for Disney World, Universal, cruises, and all your vacation planning needs. For a free quote with no obligation, visit MEItravel.com.
Undercover Tourist is our recommended supplier of discount tickets to Florida and California theme parks and attractions. For the best deals and planning tips, go to undercovertourist.com or find them on Facebook and Twitter.
Fun Spot America is Central Florida's only family-owned theme park, offering 2 locations, Orlando and Kissimmee. Both theme parks provide safe, clean fun. For more information, visit fun-spot.com. The Pizza Planet restaurant at Disney's Hollywood Studios, which has been closed for months for refurbishment, will reopen this fall as PizzeRizzo.
Now, the Muppets Rizzo the Rat-themed restaurant will offer casual Italian-American dining for lunch and dinner. It's expected the menu will remain very similar to what Pizza Planet offered, which was mostly pizza and salad.
In addition to the pre-existing indoor and outdoor seating areas, guests will now be able to dine in a cheesy banquet room or in a special booth designated just for Rizzo's celebrity friends.
I think Remy might have a lawsuit on a rat-themed restaurant. Now, yeah, I'm sure Remy and Rizzo would be great friends, but this is nice. It kind of expands the theming of the Muppets Courtyard there at Studios.
Yes, I like it. Who's your favorite Muppet?
Wow, that's an on-the-spot question.
A big question. You put me on the spot a lot, so now I'm putting you
True,
on.
touche. Gonzo.
Yeah.
I really love Gonzo, just how crazy he is.
He is. I love Pepe the Shrimp. He makes me so happy.
Well, we're gonna have to go and try something. I'm sorry to say this, Disney, but Disney pizza is not my favorite. I hope that this is better than the usual. I'll cross my fingers. I'm going to try it, so we'll see what happens. Now, if you want to experience the world's first Ghostbusters ride, plan to go to Motiongate Dubai when it opens this October.
Guests will be able to relive the 1984 Ghostbusters film through a first-of-its-kind ride, a live musical show, and a family dinner located in the new theme park's Sony Pictures Studio Zone.
Ghostbusters Battle for New York will be an interactive, trackless dark ride that transports guests to the rooftops of New York City, where the paranormal activity begins aboard your Ectopod vehicle.
Armed with a ghost-blasting proton pack, guests will be inducted as honorary Ghostbusters with one goal: to exterminate Slimer, Gozer the Destructor, the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, and other sinister ghosts.
This is, I love this, the idea of this ride. It really sounds like an amped-up version of Men in Black, where you're shooting at targets and stuff like
aliens.
that. So this will be interesting, and it's opening up in like halfway across the world from us in Dubai. There's a lot of stuff opening up there, so we're definitely we're going to have to go. There's no choice. They have to send us.
There's absolutely no choice in this matter. We're just going to have to go to Dubai. We keep saying it.
Yeah.
One day it'll happen.
Have you seen the new Ghostbusters yet?
Yes.
I haven't seen it yet, so what did you think?
I liked it. I thought it was a very cute movie. I did my very best to think of it as a separate movie and not the original. Everyone, I understand it's not the original. But it was a cute movie. It was very funny.
That's what I think. A lot of my friends are saying good things about it, which makes me excited to go see it.
I was pleasantly surprised. It was better than I thought it was going to be, actually.
Well, there you go. Yeah. All right.
After months of anticipation and weeks of technical rehearsal previews, Skull Island Reign of Kong is now officially open at Universal Orlando.
The ride officially opened in Islands of Adventure the morning of July 13th with a ceremony witnessed by a select group of annual pass holders who were there for a Today Show taping.
The grand opening moment featured members of the Eighth Wonder Expedition team featured in the attraction.
Skull Island Reign of Kong is now open daily to all guests during normal operating hours, but be aware that, like all new attractions, the ride has been experiencing some technical issues during recent weeks and may still close every now and then or experience limited capacity while they work out the kinks. I mean, it was like that when Diagon Alley opened and Gringotts, that ride was down almost daily, and now you rarely ever see it down.
True, it's expected to have, its kinks get worked out, like you said, but it's a great ride.
It's a fun ride. Yeah. I really like it. It's an excellent addition to the park. I was there for that opening and for that Today Show taping.
I saw you on TV.
I got some front row spot for the Today Show right there behind Al Roker, and I got a happy birthday shout out for my daughter there for that, because it was her second birthday this past Sunday. So cool. It was great. There was one sign I saw there that was like asked Al, "Hey Al, what's the chance of rain?" And I'm like, I gotcha.
Yes.
Gotcha. That's clever. But yeah, go ride the ride. It's really, really fun.
Yes.
And just know that the queue may be a little bit scary for young ones, but use your own discretion for that. Now, Pokemon Go players who catch a rare Pokemon at a Ripley's attraction could win $5,000.
What?
Oh, yeah.
Ripley's attractions, including Ripley's Believe It or Not auditoriums, Ripley's aquariums, Guinness World Record museums, and Ripley's haunted attractions are full of Pokestops and gyms for players to add to their collections.
To enter the contest, screenshot a rare Pokemon you catch at or inside a Ripley's attraction and upload the photo to Twitter or Instagram using the hashtag Ripley'sGo.
The contest features a grand prize of $5,000 for the person who catches the rarest Pokemon, as well as a $100 cash prize to one random winner each day during the contest.
The Ripley's Go Pokemon contest runs through this Sunday, July 24th. You can go to our blog at attractionsmagazine.com to see a link to a list of what they consider are the rarest Pokemon that you can catch in the game. And I'm going to go out there right now and do this.
They are very smart, first of all, because Pokemon Go is probably the most popular app in the world right now.
And from what I heard, it is the most popular mobile game in the history of mobile games.
Well, there you go.
When the servers aren't down.
Yes.
Can y'all please work on that? Keep them up a little?
Whenever it opens in a new country, the servers are going to be down for a little while.
So if you catch a rare Pokemon, that means you actually got that 10-minute window the servers were working. So congrats to you.
Yes. But holy cow, I haven't been playing, but maybe I'll take it up for $5,000. Why not?
I think from passing by our Ripley's one day, I think ours has at least 4 Pokestops in there. So it's definitely worth to go there just to get some items. So
gotta catch them all.
Gotta catch them all, exactly.
Hi, everybody. It's Hidden Mickey of the Week time. Let's go to Disney Springs, World of Disney store. In the high-ceilinged central room, behind the 3 little pigs that are floating overhead, a wall mural has a classic Mickey emblem above the doors of the Chinese theater. Enjoy the search.
Have your best day ever at Fun Spot America.
Last week we showed you the new attractions at Epcot.
So this week I thought I'd head on over to Magic Kingdom and Disney's Hollywood Studios to check out their new offerings too.
Yeah, they look pretty great. Yeah. Hey, wait a minute, why didn't you invite me?
Oh, that's actually because, what's that over there?
What? I don't know, I don't see anything. Banks, what are you talking about? Wow, really? I can't believe I fell for that. That's the oldest trick in the book.
As part of Awaken Summer here at Walt Disney World, guests can experience 2 brand new shows. One over at Disney's Hollywood Studios that focuses on Star Wars. The other right here at Magic Kingdom. It's on the castle stage right behind me, and it's called Mickey's Royal Friendship Fair. Now, on this day, we're going to find out some more info about these shows from Imagineers. So let's go. So, Tara, after 10 successful years of Dream Along with Mickey, we finally have a new Castle Stage show. Can you tell us a little bit about the Friendship Fair?
The Friendship Fair is just a celebration of friendship and all the wonderful things that can happen when you allow yourself to meet new people and try new things. I mean, did Goofy know he was a tambourine virtuoso? No, he did not, but he found out that he was. So it's really about that, about how the wonderful things that friends bring to our lives and how we're all better for having good friends.
The costumes in the show are beautiful. Can you talk a little bit about what the inspiration for those costumes?
Absolutely. You know, our opening look is kind of a Renaissance fair fairy tale, as if they literally stepped out of a fairy tale in front of, a magic castle. Mm-hmm. And the color, we just wanted it to be a burst of color to capture all of the seasons of the year, right? So that was the inspiration there. And then for Tiana and Naveen, you know, the idea was that Goofy went to the land of the bewitching bayous and he came to Tiana's palace and he brought the floor show. So that's what happened. And then, you know, for our finale, we wanted it to feel very regal and royal because it is a royal friendship fair. And I think we did a good job with that.
You did an excellent job. I really am in love with this show. Now, I don't know if this is going to be hard or not, but what would be your favorite section of this show?
That is really hard. I love them all for different reasons. I love the Tiana section because, yes, I'm an old tap dancer. So, you know, and just the excitement of that story I love. But I love the rambunctiousness and the boisterous nature of the thugs and the gang from the Snuggly Duckling. And then, of course, I love Elsa because this Elsa, she's sharing her gift, you know, with others and seeing what she can do for other people. So I love them all. It's like asking me to pick my favorite child.
I know. I really do love the show, and it's performing daily now, right?
Yes, it is. 6 times a day.
Very cool. So from a daytime show to a nighttime one, we're heading out to Disney's Hollywood Studios to see the Force awaken during Star Wars: A Galactic Spectacular. Let's go.
It's true. All of it.
I just want to start off by saying this new Star Wars nighttime show is the best nighttime show I've ever seen at this park.
Oh my gosh, that's very kind. That is very kind.
Amazing. Now, tell us, so much is going on. What are guests experiencing when they see this show?
The thing about Star Wars: A Galactic Spectacular is it's a combination of different technology to tell, in my opinion, the world's greatest film saga. It creates the emotion. It rekindles the emotion. You know, we're not telling you the story of Luke Skywalker or the story of Rey. We're celebrating Star Wars as a brand. And one of the things we really wanted to do with this show is recreate what it was like for an audience to see it for the very first time. You know, when I was 7 years old, I remember sitting in a movie theater and seeing those words and hearing that John Williams blast of orchestral goodness, and then seeing the Rebel blockade runner and seeing the ship that went on forever. And to me, it transformed me. It took me out of the theater, and that's a great experience. So, you know, in those years since, almost 40 years, what's the next step? And to me, it was like, okay, let's remind people what it was like to go to the movies, but the screen comes out to you. You are now in the middle of the battle. And that's the thing also I love so much about Disney's Hollywood Studios is there's stormtroopers walking behind me. Yeah. That is awesome.
It's completely immersive, and those projections really just delve you into that story with the blockade runner going above you and the Star Destroyer, and the fact you transform the theater into the 1970s Chinese theater to really start the show off. I've never felt so immersed before, and I love it so much. How do you go about choosing what you're going to showcase in this?
Oh, that's a great question. Well, again, I am a lifelong card-carrying Star Wars fan. And, you know, I looked back at the entire saga, and I looked at those moments that meant something to me, and I connected with emotionally. And then I did a good deal of research, you know, because we all have a connection to Star Wars. We all have our favorite character, whether it's Han Solo, Luke Skywalker, Darth Vader, you know, Darth Maul, Kylo Ren. But what were those moments that truly not only were spectacle, but created an emotion? Whether it's you felt for Luke Skywalker, you know, when he's looking out at the twin setting suns of Tatooine, it's not a big spectacle moment, it's not a big special effects moment, but it was the beginning of that hero's journey. And with that amazing John Williams score with Binary Sunset uplifting it. So it was really looking at that and just what are those moments that really felt like they connected with the audience.
What would you say is your favorite part of this show? I mean, there's lasers, there's fire, there's fireworks, so much, but what do you say is your favorite part?
In all sincerity, my favorite part was sitting or standing with the audience, opening night, and forgetting that I had anything to do with this show, and being transported back to that little boy in 1977. It proved to me that you can forget and be transported. And that's what is so great about what Disney does. It's so great about what films do. It reminds us that you can dream and dream openly. And, you know, you can be having a bad day. You can, you know, there's lots of things that really are much weightier in this world that are happening. This is an opportunity to just kind of go, there's hope. There's absolute hope. And also it's Star Wars. I mean, Star Wars is our mythology. 100 years from now, there will not be a world now where there is not Star Wars. As long as the human race and as long as there is film, there will be a Star Wars.
Now, one last thing our viewers keep asking is, what's the best place to see this show? Because it's so encompassing.
To me, the best place to see the show is actually in the hub because it literally is a combination of effects to tell that story. It's a combination of technology. You can enjoy different aspects of it, but to me, the idea is just like in a movie theater. That is where your audience is. There's my screen, and then all of a sudden, everything leaves the screen. Looking at the Chinese theater is the best place to see the show because just like Star Wars, that's our transportive device. That's where audiences were taken to a galaxy far, far away in 1977, and that's where we're going to take them at Disney's Hollywood Studios in 2016.
So as Michael Roddy said, the best place to view Star Wars: The Galactic Spectacular is in the hub in front of the Chinese theater. We're here right now, and if you want to guarantee yourself a spot here, be sure to book the dessert party. Lots of tables to see the show in a special roped-off area. Plus, you got lots of finger food, some drinks, and of course, desserts to choose from. Right down here, we got a few of the selections. We have a C-3PO cookie, some mini cupcakes. I know this Darth Vader one is chocolate and peanut butter. Blue milk kind of mousse-type dessert. A Padawan Punch blood orange lemonade. And right here, this is the one I'm excited to try. This is a freeze-dried Nutella truffle with chocolate and raspberry sauce. Nutella goes great with pretty much anything. This is good. Just don't mind me. I'm just gonna keep on eating this. Wow. So those giant flamethrowers really add a punch to an already wonderful show. You can see Star Wars Galactic Spectacular nightly here at Hollywood Studios. And don't forget about Mickey's Royal Friendship Fair, performing multiple times daily at the Magic Kingdom. Now, for those who want to book the dessert party here at Hollywood Studios, it's $69 for adults.
The next time you plan a Disney vacation, book with a travel agency that's been specifically designated as an authorized Disney vacation planner. Unlike some other agencies, many of our agents' exclusive knowledge of Walt Disney World can help you get the most out of your vacation, and the assistance of our travel professionals can help you get a customized Disney vacation that's just right for you, your family, and your budget. Start planning your magical vacation today by visiting mousefantravel.com.
Skip the lines with undercover tourists, crowd calendars, touring plans, and mobile apps. Stop paying full price for your family vacation and visit Undercover Tours today.
Disney fans always clamor over new clothing, especially when it's cleverly designed.
Unique and fashionable clothing with hints of Disney can be pretty hard to come by, but look no further because there's a new source now open in Disney Springs. They also sell some great non-Disney clothes too.
That's right, we sent Quinn out to show you around at his request. Hopefully he picked up some new clothes for us too.
Maybe, but don't hold your breath.
Hey guys, I'm here at Disney Springs to check out one of their newest stores. It's also one of the largest. It's called Uniqlo and it's really unique. Let's go check it out. All right, so what does Uniqlo mean?
Uniqlo stands for Unique Clothing Warehouse.
And what is the style of Uniqlo?
Uniqlo is really well known for innovative products, casual basics, made for all. Anyone can wear it, kids, men's, women's as well.
So since this store is at Disney Springs, do you have more Disney merchandise than other locations would?
Yes, we do. Most of our stores in the rest of the U.S. Carry a small collection of Disney, but this store will have most of the collection. We also have stores worldwide, so we have a flagship in Shanghai as well that has a huge floor dedicated to Disney.
Are there any exclusive products to this location?
Yes, we have some patches, specifically with some sports logos like tennis and golf. We also have exclusive t-shirts that have attractions like Florida in Kanji, and we also have other attractions like Shanghai and Tokyo t-shirts.
Do you guys hold any events or things to do in the store besides shop?
Yes, we have patches, so we offer a patching station where we can steam your clothing with patches. We also offer kanji classes on the weekends and origami classes on Saturdays and Sundays. And we also have a huge spinning wheel where customers can come in and play.
And for guests who can't come out themselves, do you have an online store?
We have an online store, Uniqlo.com, where you can shop our product online. We also offer buy online, pick up in store, so you can actually buy product online and pick it up in the store. That's going to be offered starting in August.
So Disney fans will definitely want to check out the white tiled area because that's where you'll find all the Disney clothing. They have tons of designs that you've never seen before, and they even have some shirts that you can only find at this location. Unique to the Orlando store is the Japanese heritage section where you can find fans, paper samurai costumes, yukata, and more. Uniqlo even brought over some Japanese technology. They have clothing to keep you cool, clothing to keep you warm, and you won't even believe how light these jackets are. They're so light you can even stuff them in this small container. As you can see behind me, there's a huge ladies selection of clothing, and there's also a huge men's selection of clothing. But what I'm most excited to show you is the character clothing, so let's head on over there. Right here we have some Lego shirts. Over here we have Marvel shirts, Star Wars, Pixar, and some music icons. I have no idea where to start. The prices here are fantastic. They have shorts just under $15, women's shirts under $20. They have just plain t-shirts like $6. It's fantastic. You cannot miss it. They're open every day from 10 a.m. to 11 p.m. in the new town center area of Disney Springs.
more than ever, chances are you're going to be using your phone while you're walking around the parks and attractions. Whether you're taking photos, planning your next stop, or even playing Pokemon Go, the best solution for a low battery is a portable charger. Luckily for Walt Disney World guests, there's a new charger called the Fuel Rod, where you can pay a one-time for a charger, then you can exchange it for free anytime at any of the Walt Disney World parks or Disney Springs for a fully recharged one. You can swap it out as much as you'd like. Fuel Rod is also available at other locations too, such as airports and convention centers. The device is $30 at Disney World, but you may see it for $20 elsewhere, such as the Atlanta airport. So be sure to look for one on your way to Disney World, then just swap it out at the park when it's drained. You can also buy one online for $20 plus $5 shipping. It's better to play it safe. Plan for a quick way to recharge your device when you're out and about. And now for this week's calendar.
The Sounds Like Summer concert series at Epcot concludes this week with performances by DSB, a tribute to Journey, through Saturday.
Summer Nights at Busch Gardens Tampa and Summer of Mako at SeaWorld Orlando continue throughout the week.
And Legoland Night Lights continues throughout the end of this month.
Don't forget to subscribe to our calendar at attractionsmagazine.com to stay up to date on these events and more.
This week's birthday shout-outs go out to Luke Bixby, Bob Buchanan, DJ Elliott Hansen, Samantha and Courtney Sanders, Sharon Liguori, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, Sarah Hanchar, Craig Campbell, and last but not least, Mike Schaefer. Also, happy belated birthday to my daughter, Spencer, 2 years old.
Yes, happy birthday, everyone. Hope you all have a great one.
And now we want to thank MEI Travel, our preferred travel agent for cruises, Disney World, Universal, and all your other vacation planning needs. For a free quote with no obligation, visit MEItravel.com.
And much thanks to Undercover Tourist, our recommended supplier of discount tickets to Orlando and California attractions. For more information, visit undercovertourist.com.
And thanks to Fun Spot America, Central Florida's only family-owned theme park. They provide safe, clean fun in Orlando and Kissimmee. Visit fun-spot.com for tickets and more information.
Don't forget to visit attractionsmagazine.com for news and videos throughout the week, and find us on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Snapchat, and Instagram.
If you enjoy our show, please support it by subscribing to our magazine through our website, in our app, or on the Nook. It's also now available on Kindle devices and apps. Okay, so we got some cool things coming up here. We got Gaylord Palms getting ready to announce their theme for ICE this year, a little Christmas in July event they're going to hold at the hotel. One thing that's interesting to me is that next week Orlando Eye is doing something, and they have a little bit of a name change going on to the Orlando Eye, and a new sponsorship. It's going to be sponsored by Coca-Cola.
All right.
We'll save the name change until next week. You'll have to tune in next week or in the future weeks to find out what that name change is, but it's interesting.
All right, we'll be sure to tune in for that. Thank you guys so much for joining us, and we hope you'll tune in again next week.
Until then, visit your local attractions, try something new, stay safe, but most of all, have fun.
Secret Blooper of the Week.
I'm here at Disney Springs where they just opened a brand new store. It's called Uniqlo, and it's really unique and it's large, and I skipped over that part.
Armed with a ghost blasting proton pack, guests will be inducted. Don't forget to
You start there.